Alrighty, and we are back for another exciting episode of Call of Cthulhu.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hello.
actually,
I think we played last week.
did we?
Yes. It's
Yep.
in terms of time, a literal minute has passed several times.
I need to stop.
Smoking some of the old Toby.
Yeah, stop dabbling and dancing in the disco lettuce.
Alright, so there was a lot of happenings last week. When we our intrepid adventurers uncovered a sarcophagus within the ancient city of Hamunaptra, and they hoisted that bitch out of the ground with help of the American team. And I believe that Beauregard and O'Connell managed to steal whatever Benny had scrounged up.
The creepy book.
It was a creepy book, and
The skin book.
Astronomical.
yes, and Maeve read said creepy book, and
And I
went
insane.
eldritch words erupted from her mouth, causing Susie to faint.
Again.
So sorry, everybody.
Yeah, and once Maeve did that, Benny came by, yelled something about the who's a what's a con, and then took off into the desert like he had just seen a ghost. And then suddenly, surprise, beetles everywhere.
Beatles!
You guys hauled ass after some beetles started eating everyone. You grabbed what you could. You actually grabbed a decent amount. Grabbed most of your stuff.
Oh, that's right.
And you made it off on camelback into the desert. Now, there is some minor bookkeeping I need to do. Susie and Maeve,
Yes.
I need you both to add 5 to your Cthulhu Mythos skill.
Okay.
You did it.
Hooray! Going insane, wield something.
Wait, where do I write that?
It's on the bottom left of your skill sheet. Like, it's below your credit rating, I believe.
Yeah, it's right below credit rating.
Gotcha. Okay, and then I put what now?
So add 5 for now. Both of you add 5 just for you encountered some eldritch knowledge and there is some sanity loss. The first time that happens, whoever loses sanity gains 5.
So is that 5%? So okay.
Yeah, so your total is 5. So like your hard success would be a 1 still.
Okay, that's what I was.
So put a 5 in the big box. But don't do math now because Maeve, you have some more things coming your way.
I'm good though.
You're good, Susie.
Okay. Hard success is 1.
So Maeve, to that 5, you now get to add 12 because you read from the Necronomicon.
Great. So.
Well, don't get too excited yet. You take 2d10 sanity damage.
Oh boy. Oh.
You did it.
Hooray!
Oh wait, it's a bad thing.
2d10.
Oh, I'm so scared to press this. 6.
You might be like crazy babbling. That's still pretty shitty. But, it could be worse.
6 out of,
She got as much
20,
damage.
Not bad.
That's true, yeah.
All right, now
She got as much damage as I did.
I am going to roll a d20 for you.
Oh no.
11. 1.
We have a
5,
temporary
6,
bout of madness.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wonder if she's gonna lose all her stuff like I did.
11. Okay, so I need to give you this because Maeve, you actually managed to read a spell.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It might not be a good spell.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair.
So is it a fun spell?
We'll find out.
Fun for the DM, maybe not for us.
Okay, let me see. Let's see if I can post this for you. So I've just posted the spell that Maeve you now have access to in the Documents channel on Discord. You have uncovered the Dread Curse of Azathoth. So every time you want to cast it...
Oh my god.
It takes
sanity.
Most of the spells do take sanity. So the sorcerer draws upon the energies of the outer god to directly drain power from a victim. By repeating the secret name of Azathoth, one can generate respect and fear in any being conversant with the mythos. For to know the name implies that one knows the secret last syllable. Said alone, the last syllable may be directed against a foe. For the spell to take effect, the caster must succeed in an opposing power roll with the target. If the caster is successful, the target loses 3d6 power. So not that great, but that's one of the spells you learned. I will also point out that so when it comes to Eldritch Tomes, you can you've done a cursory reading. You can read more into it if you want. At risk of your own sanity. Now speaking of which, I need to roll a d10 because you lost 6 sanity.
Fuck.
Damn. What are you at for sanity?
72.
Oh, you're high as fuck.
Yeah. Yup. I'm not bad.
Okay, that one was pretty easy. You lose half your health.
Fuck! Forever?
No, just for the time being.
Okay, I was like, God
And
damn
you don't take a major wound.
Well,
Basically, you pass out after your reading.
And I am.
And
yeah,
when you come to. So basically, both you and Susie should have been passed out. I forgot to do all that rigmarole.
Yeah.
Well, how about directly after whatever we did, I passed out.
You faint. You hemorrhage blood and fall unconscious.
I fucking fainted.
She just had an adrenaline rush, you know?
Yeah, and then I.
Okay, so some Eldritch knowledge has been doled out. You can use that to roll for stuff. You have a pretty slim chance of actually succeeding, but it could come up.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Yes.
Debatably.
Better than nothing.
Anywho,
All right.
So we are in the desert on some camels with names.
Yeah, we're running.
Gee.
Riding. I'm passed out on my camel.
Yeah, you're just like. But what are we doing? What's the plan here, fellers? You are fleeing in terror into the night.
Now, what did we just do? What was that? I've never seen bugs act like that. That coffin I helped lift, I know how heavy that son of a bitch was. They picked it up and carried it back inside.
Those were some very efficient bugs.
O'Connell's gonna say, it's like, I've never seen anything like that. That shook me to my core. It appears in the trouble that some of our fairer companions seem to have fainted. Are they okay? Goes over to sort of slap Susie around.
Yeah, Susie's passed out like 90% of the time. She's probably okay.
He just like open palm slaps her from like a straw.
Wow.
She takes another 5 damage. No.
I'd be dead.
So O'Connell is gonna.
I just died.
O'Connell's gonna shake Susie awake. So Susie, you come to. You don't really like super recollect what happened. You just notice that you're on a camel in the desert, and doing a brief look around, you do notice that whilst everyone else seemed to have had time to grab their stuff, no one bothered to grab any of your belongings.
No, I just have my gun.
Yeah, you have your gun, your brother's gun. Bob probably just picked you up and just didn't think. He's just like, I need to protect the mistress or whatever he calls you.
No, I know he wanted to protect Pickles. I'm just luggage at this point.
I'm gonna spray Maeve with my canteen, just like
splashing water. All right, yeah. Maeve, you wake up. You wake up. And as you wake up, you sense you feel
Oh,
like
it tastes like vodka.
you feel a sharp pain in your side.
It is
You can't
vodka.
really explain. You don't recall getting a wound, but you feel as if exactly one half of your life force has been stripped away.
What a strange
Oh,
feeling.
it hurts.
I think exactly one half of my life force.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm not feeling too good there. Ooh.
Not. Do
Ow,
you
my
think
life
you can?
force.
Do you think you can move?
Can't.
Are we
Perhaps.
good? Are we good to travel? Because I feel like we need to get as
I-
far away from here.
I can travel. You know, I trust Spitty here, and I like give him a good pat, and I'm just like, but I am going to need to rest at some point. I am going to need to rest at some point because that took a lot more out of me than I was expecting. I
Yeah,
didn't get
rest
shot,
would be
right?
good.
No, I'm not shot. I feel shot.
I don't believe so.
I don't
Maybe
wanna get
Jonathan
shot.
shot somebody. I didn't even pull my gun. I believe
Damn it,
that was horrifying and awesome at the same time. I've always wanted to burn a bunch of bugs with lamp oil.
It was definitely a time.
Yeah,
We
that
should get
definitely bought you some time doing that. Because
We should get
they
the
could
fuck
have come
outta
after
here.
you.
Let's fucking skedaddle.
And for all you
Thank
guys,
God
you guys know they
they
are
did
coming
not.
after you. Someone could
Yeah.
be coming after you.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Uh,
Let's get
Maybe
the fuck
those
away from
weird-
those bugs.
Soldiers
how far
are
away
coming back.
from? How far away from? Not
The city.
Cairo. Cairo's a ways
I don't
away.
remember which one it
Like a
was.
ways.
Whichever one it was, you guys were.
Was it
It was
Thebes?
Cairo.
Well, see,
Cairo?
I remember you guys
Or
were
were the thieves?
Thebes. Yeah. It was wherever
Thebes.
wherever Thebes is, the ruins of
Yeah,
Thebes.
because we landed in Cairo,
Egypt.
went
Thebes.
down the Nile.
Right, and then Thebes. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I do recall that it was originally only supposed to take you guys 4 days, but it took you like 20.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hopefully we
will
can
say
fucking get
for
the fuck outta here together.
for the hope for just the O'Connell remembers which way to go. Just so you guys don't get lost in the fucking desert for a month again. This
Oh.
gripping chase scene of my entire
Turns out we couldn't stop the old bugs in the desert.
Yep.
They spread.
They spread, and well, the end of the world.
They've killed the world, son of a bitch. Oh well.
Except us.
We'll
'cause
get them
we're
next
lost
time.
in the desert.
Yeah, okay.
They couldn't
Fine.
find us.
All right, so you guys are gonna spend the rest of the night cameling, or are you guys gonna try and?
We should
what's the
camel
plan?
as far
Camel
as we
for a bit.
can
Camel.
and camp somewhere on rocks. So we're not in the
Yeah,
sand.
that's a good idea.
I agree.
I'm not even gonna
Like,
require a roll for that. I'll just say you find some fucking rocks in the desert.
Oh,
Make a rock
yeah.
check.
Thank you.
You got it.
So yeah, you guys ride into the night for about like 3 hours, but you know the length of a movie, probably featuring a mummy. Yeah, you ride for exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes. Eventually, you
Are the
come
Americans
across.
Still
you come-
with us? Or are we still-
Right now the Americans do not appear to be with you. You do know that they probably managed to get away, but in
But
the
they didn't-
hustle.
They didn't ride in our direction. I thought they.
Well, they did, and I was going to have you meet them when you wake up, but here they are. The Americans, everybody,
Oh, I'm
they were
very
there the whole
sorry.
time.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Surprise!
At this point,
Okay.
Henderson says, "Hey, how's it going, everybody? That was some crazy shit."
Fucking yeah, Henderson.
Yeah.
Now, do we just have the Americans? We don't have any of their help anymore.
Any of their
Their
help
help
has turned into
died.
beetle food. Literally, just the Americans got out. They do have
They don't-
they do have whatever treasures they acquired. And Benny is not with them. It's just Henderson,
Okay, do
Daniels,
they-
and Burns.
Do they know what we did with reading out of the book?
Not really. No, I don't think they wouldn't.
Just
I think
Only-
Benny, I
only
think
Benny
was the
would
only one
know.
that ran over. Yeah.
They are gonna ask about that though. Henderson's gonna speak up. He's like, I thought Benny would be with you guys. What happened to him? Where's Benny? Anyone see Benny? He get eaten by a
Your
beetle?
guess is as good as mine.
I peed in his tent earlier, and he seemed pretty upset, and he ran into the desert right before everything.
Ugh, that doesn't.
We.
I mean, we
did
pee in his tent all the
see him
time
run
too. He,
Screaming.
He looked like
That's what the
he looked
that's
quite
what the
disturbed
bathroom is.
this
What are you
time,
guys talking
though.
about?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Maybe he ran because we read this book that he was trying to hide or something or other. I don't know.
A book? What book? You mean the one he? Do you want the one he found in Hamanoptera?
Okay.
Not this one. It
No,
is a different.
It was a
Is it a
It's-
romance novel?
This
It's a romance novel I have. You
All
know,
right.
it's
Who
really
is
boring.
trying to make their disguise roll now?
She
disguise
has
or
a good
fast talk?
collection.
I said disguise. You were trying to deceive him. That is what the disguise stat is for.
Oh.
Yes.
No,
I mean, it's
I
not
thought-
good, but
I got nothing there, so I can't.
I can try.
Yeah.
I got a 0.5 or 5 or whatever, so I'm not gonna.
Everyone's got a
Yeah,
5. Hey,
also-
one
I
of you,
also
one of
have
you's got
five.
to.
I also have 5.
I know you all have a
All
5.
right, I'll
I
do
know
it.
you all have
I'll
a
do it.
5.
Screw it.
That's why I asked for
You
it.
did this on purpose.
Nah, it was a Book of Mormon. I
Here we
believe.
go. All right, let's do this.
I think we could all roll and give different answers.
Yeah, I already said mine, but I obviously failed.
Oh, I failed.
Just a matter of
Yes.
how bad
Get,
we all
like, a
fail.
1. to
Yeah, he
not
doesn't
fail.
believe you. He's like,
All right, the jig is
pretty
up.
sure you might have read the book that Benny got from the Hamanoptera. I mean, I was there. I saw him grab it, and he made sure that he was very particular about how we wrapped our stuff. I mean, he didn't want anyone seeing it. So what? You guys just
He's a
you went into his
particular
tent
guy.
and grabbed it and then peed on him.
Yes, that's
At
right.
first-
We
Okay, well,
did
I
that.
did not pee on him. I
did
would like to
not.
make that very, very clear that I was not amongst the peers. I just read the book.
Peed
I
in
was
the
back
tent
at our camp.
before I
It may
borrowed
have-
the book.
Yeah, it may have been kind of simultaneous.
Yeah, we needed reading material. You see, we were bored sitting around. I was a little drunk. I had the bright idea to borrow Benny's book. I was going to return it, but he threw such a fit about us reading it, and he ran off into the desert before we could. And I might have peed in his clothes too. I didn't just pee like in his tent. It was like all over his stuff, so he's probably a little upset.
Oh no.
I mean that does sound like Benny. He always had his panties in a bunch. I mean, he never really.
That man hates piss.
That man.
If I know one thing
he's-
about Benny,
He's
he hates
a bit
piss.
pee-phobic. He's from the old world. He's not really on the up and up when it comes to our American ways and our pastimes, or piss times as we like to call them in the 20s.
Piss.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Be careful of my friend because somebody already busted it.
the Americans are with y'all.
I love you.
They have their treasures. You guys don't have shit to really show for your little adventures in the Hamanoptera. You had the sarcophagus. Actually, no, you have Benny's book, so I guess that's something.
That
I
is.
flashed my crowbar.
Don't
I
worry.
got this.
Yes, we have glowing instrument.
Robot.
So
Are they glowing?
Beauregard brandishes a normal crowbar, as if he was
Shiny.
expecting it to do something, but he just sort of
No,
he Vanna White's it like.
Look at
Oh.
this crowbar.
The Americans say, "Yes, you've showed us that before. That's mighty fine. It's a
y'all
good
saw
piece
it
of
glowing
workmanship."
before.
Well, it's not
Y'all's
glowing
glowing.
anymore.
I know. God damn it.
Aww.
Maybe it's shy.
Look, it's not the treasures that we find; it's the friendships we make along the way.
That's
the
true.
real treasure. I like to consider you all friends now as well.
Oh, I forgot.
sweet.
I forgot one more thingamabob about
Oh no.
about. Susie.
Oh hey.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Take 80 damage, Susan.
No.
I only
You-
have 5 left.
You go to your character sheet, and where it says
Okay.
phobias, write down aerophobia, the fear of flying.
If you're flying, Jesus.
And Maeve,
Oh no.
68.
Anotitophobia.
Close. Onomatophobia, the fear of hearing a certain word or words.
What word?
Chicken
Yeah, give me a
nuggets.
I
It's
think
not.
she could
It's
be
not
like,
gonna be chicken nuggets.
Can you
No.
spell it? Wait. Can you spell it first, please?
Onomata, like onomatopoeia. Onomato. Phobia.
Just gonna look up how to spell mine.
Arrow,
All right,
like
what's my word?
aeroplane. Phobia.
It's fear of flying or fear of airplanes.
The fear of
Fear of
flying.
Okay.
Actually, it would be really funny if it was just airplanes. Like,
Oh my god, they're coming!
like as long as we just like covered your eyes and got you inside one, you'd be fine. But like,
Random word generator here. Yeah, what words? That's so fucking out there. Okay, I am gonna roll a d4. 2. Okay, Maeve, you are oddly afraid of the word theft
oh, what?
and pier,
No.
like
And what?
pier, like a dock or like a
Oh Lord.
like a
Theft
theft and pier.
and
'Cause
So-
if you try to rob a boat, you'll be scared shitless.
Is she afraid of the
No,
sound?
no, but I'm afraid of the. I'm afraid
You're
of the
afraid of the word,
I'm
not the action.
Yeah. But if somebody says the word theft,
If someone suggests that you steal anything, you're gonna be like, I don't know, gang. It makes me pretty uncomfortable. Or if
Just
someone's
the word,
like,
not
someone's
the
like,
action.
hey, we need to go out to the docks or the boardwalk, you're gonna be quite hesitant.
Great.
But again, you're afraid of the word, not the action,
The word, yes, I.
which is
understand.
it's gonna be very hard to roleplay. Probably won't even come up, but that's what's happening.
Yep.
That is a result of insanity.
Will she lose sanity if she hears it, or is it just kind of like
no, she'll
"Oh,
just.
oh!"
Is it just a nervous tick at this point for both of us?
I mean,
Well,
it can manifest in certain ways. From a role playing perspective, it'll come up. Mechanically, it can impose disadvantage dices.
Okay.
So, am I
It's certain
afraid
checks.
of action flying or the thought of
You are both the action, the thought. It just it's
So it's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if
you're
we can go fly?
pretty hesitant to take part in any sort of aeronautics,
Sweet.
which
Say,
which
I think we
surely
should-
won't come up.
Well, I mean, there wasn't commercial flying at that point, so you should be okay.
Yeah, you'd probably be all right.
Wilson.
Okay, so now that we have finally gotten through the fucking like 80 page chapter on sanity loss, we can continue with me telling a story.
Beauregard
Right.
is going to suggest, I think we should get back to Cairo, post haste to that pier, and maybe get our asses back to England.
At the word pier, Maeve,
Yeah,
you begin to shudder.
Son of a bitch! What? Did a bug fall? Is
In
in your
hindsight, I
pocket?
probably shouldn't have said the words out loud. Probably should have DM'd you, but here we are. Lessons learned.
Let's not take a bolt from the pier. It's highway robbery.
Well, robbery is not. It's theft.
Oh,
Specifically
theft.
specifically
So
theft. It is a very, very
Rather
Rather
specific
than blowing
fear.
everyone's eardrums out, let's just assume that I am screaming.
I don't think Adam really
It
said
was a
that.
good scream.
Thank you. Good. I tried not to be too ear piercing.
No, I didn't hurt my ears at all.
All right. So what should we do?
We should go back to Thebes, right? Because Cairo's way far away to go by camel.
Yeah, you could probably
We wanna
you
get
could
back-
probably
We want to
secure
get back to civilization.
some sort of transportation either up the Nile or along it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I think we should go back
Perhaps
to
we
Thebes.
Perhaps we could book passage on an aeroplane.
No, I think we should just stay on the water. Stay on the camels, take a boat. I don't think flying is a good idea.
What
planes
about a car?
crash all
Do
the
you
time.
think someone would have a car there that we could procure?
I don't think
Do you
cars
think you
work in
could
the sea.
purchase a car?
I could purchase a car.
I mean,
but
we
don't
wouldn't
think they
drive
work
through
in
the
sea.
desert. We'd probably take a road. We don't need to
We
drive
could
through
buy
the
a
desert.
tank. That is always an
Yeah,
option.
I'm assuming unless the DM has still cut me off from my funds, I should be able to wire money in.
No, yeah. All of your assets are fine. It's just basically all your camping gear
Got it.
is gone. I mean, like your wallet or purse or whatever the hell you were keeping your fat stacks in, that's gone. But
Yeah.
Your credit rating has not decreased, so you can wire money once you reach civilization
Yeah.
and
Okay,
find
this
a
settles it.
telegram or whatever.
Let's
Yeah, we
get
get a car,
to
boat, camels, just on the ground. Ground is good.
yes. Let's get to town, and then we can figure out from there.
Because more people around means probably not going to have the murder guys again on the horses coming after all of
Well,
us. I hope.
maybe.
Or the
mean,
beetles, the murder beetles.
I think back to one town is a small step. I think we need to get the fuck out of this country.
No, I agree, but we got to
Probably.
stop and get a starting point. And Thebes is closer than Cairo. Get something from there.
Either
Get
way, you
Thebes,
guys are
take a
in
boat.
the desert.
We need to get out of the desert.
Yep.
Period.
So,
sure.
I'll just someone give me a check of something, some kind of check.
You
Wait,
got
check
it.
on what?
Navigational type check, a survival or a natural world,
All right,
or
42
a
out of
navigate,
49
I
for
guess
survival.
would help.
I can do natural.
Yeah.
Wait, did you pass?
I don't
I
I
passed
don't
the
have
natural
any
world.
stats in
Okay.
any of that
Or
stuff.
survival, rather. Survival. I passed
just
survival.
It's a regular pass. All right,
Yeah.
Bob,
Oh, I
with
got
your
a 5 for natural world.
okay.
So I made a extreme success.
Yeah, so with your
natural.
combined efforts, Bob, Susie, your innate sense of direction, coupled with the steel trap that is O'Connell's mind, you guys managed to after some rough riding. The Americans kind of had to slow their horses down to keep pace with your camels, so there was like a bit of a back and forth. But after 3 days, you guys managed to make it to Thebes. You are hungry,
Hooray!
you are dirty, you are smelly.
Hooray!
Oh,
Beauregard, this has
alive!
not been doing
Yay!
any favors for your sunburn.
That's great news. Are my eyebrows back?
They should
A
be
little
at this
bit,
point,
yeah.
right?
At this point, it's they're not in full bloom, but the hint of eyebrow is there.
Yeah, I have like a
Give
5
it a
o'clock.
shadow.
I have like a 5 o'clock shadow for
Yeah.
eyebrows.
You don't
right
you don't
now.
need to have Willow draw them on anymore.
Nice.
a
I probably should purchase some aloe. My head is
Yeah.
burning right now.
It's
I
very-
can't believe I
Wait,
forgot my
don't cover your
sunblock.
head.
we definitely need to find a hotel of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, you
I-
guys have been to the city
The
before. You
five.
could actually just go back to the
Go back
hotel
to
you
our
stayed in.
hotel.
Yeah.
I would like to get a
Fantastic.
bathtub full of ice, some aloe, and multiple bottles of booze, and just like soak and
I would
not
like to
die.
replace all of my
Absolutely.
supplies that I lost.
All right.
So-
So basically, Susie, here's how I'll do this. I'm gonna ask for a credit rating now, check now, just to see what it is.
Okay. Oof. 86 when I have 60.
So a fail.
60 is my credit rating, but I got an I failed. Yeah.
Well, you sent
Push
you,
it.
you sent out a telegram, and maybe you'll get an answer.
Perhaps. Okay. Sweet. Super stoked.
You should have pushed it.
Yeah, right now you are broke. You have.
I can roll on my.
Yeah, this is just to procure. So basically, the credit rating for
Lodging.
Susie was she wasn't gonna have money anyway because
Yeah.
it wasn't just gonna apparate. But
Nope.
No.
for the
I
lodging,
failed.
okay. So yep, Maeve. So
I
the
passed.
Bob, you passed. Okay,
Oh,
so
Don't worry, guys. I got
Susie
this.
and Maeve empty their pocketbooks. Maeve just probably empties her pockets in an attempt to
Oh god. In my
like.
hand.
I was just like, and it's like a bunch of sand comes out.
Yeah, you have big adventuring pants on. They have ample pockets.
Yeah, I'm just like, sand, sand, more sand.
And the hotel clerk is just like, we do not take sand. We have plenty here.
Shoot.
If
Don't
you
worry,
have
guys.
any
Pickles-
money,
Pickles found me these funds in the desert. I have this.
Bob
Don't
picks
for
up
my wallet.
Bob picks up with his funds that he probably lifted them from Susie's wallet in the hassle and back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking Pickles comes in with like a
Pickles.
mouthful of money. He's like,
Meh.
it was green. He's trying to eat it. Probably ate a shitload of it. It's probably what happened with Susie's money actually.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Pickles
good job,
probably
Pickles.
just ate all of it, but it hadn't gotten through all of it. And miraculously, Bob hands a sort of damp, soggy wad of cash to the hotel clerk, And he's like, "Thank you." Gives you guys your hotel keys.
I would like a bathtub full of ice brought to the room if I
Bathtub.
could.
Bathtub.
The hotel clerk says, "Ice." Fine.
If you could perhaps
Right.
scramble
yes.
up enough.
Right.
Do you
away,
have
sir.
do you have a giant pool?
Yeah, they'd probably have a pool. You know. I think they had pools in the 20s. I don't fucking know.
Do they?
I will
They had
purchase
pools.
all the ice you can get.
I don't know how
And
clean
fill
it would
the-
be.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not.
In the desert?
It's probably not that clean. You know, it's like an oasis.
Right.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay.
I
So
would
you
like
put in
as
the
much
oasis,
ice
Only drinking water.
that you could get together, and we are going to lounge in your pool with this ice floating, if we could. We came here as a gang. We are going to hang out
He
as
sees
a
nothing
gang.
wrong. You guys are the guests. It is his duty to try to help you guys out as best he can. He's like, "Yes, right away. I will tell our restaurant to bring out some bags of ice."
I'd like
The
to give him
miracles of modern
$5.
refrigeration.
It's crazy things they're doing with it nowadays. I remember they used to transport it in sawdust.
They probably
I'm
still
gonna give-
do.
Yeah, they probably definitely do. I'm gonna give him $5 though.
In 1927 Egypt. Okay, yeah, you give him $5. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
thank you very
$5.
much. Thank you very.
Nah,
I was a
I
bit
didn't-
skeptical at first, but I see that you are one of our more distinguished guests. In fact, I recognize you, sir. I could not recognize you. You did not have eyebrows last time you were here.
It's very different. My head is red now. I kind of look like a pimple. It's not good. If you have anything for sunburns, I'll give you another $1.
We do not have anything, but I'm sure you can find something out in our bazaar.
That's fair. Do you have hashish? Do you have some hash?
Yes, we do have a smoking lounge if you would like to partake.
I would definitely partake in some of that, but I'm gonna bring it out to the tub if that's all right.
That is not all right. Lounge only, please. We must respect all of
Damn.
our guests.
That's fair.
Just brings a hookah in the fucking pool.
Oh my god.
Would Willow try to leave a statue there for him to thank him for everything?
I'm sure she
You
would.
think?
I'm sure you
alright.
guys would have convinced her to.
Yeah. So
After
just
a
show up
decent
statue.
amount of badgering, Willow begrudgingly leaves some sort of phallic clay object that she
Hold
had
on, I'll
time,
make a art.
she had time
I'll
to
make an
sculpt
art.
whilst in the desert.
She got a 93 art check. Is that good?
No, it's not
Yikes.
good, but you know we're gonna keep on going.
She has 69 in art.
Maybe it wasn't fired. You know, it's just wet clay.
Just
Yeah.
slowly starts.
It definitely wasn't fired. I'm gonna say
Well,
she
yeah, 'cause
probably,
we've
she
been
probably
traveling.
shaped this shit on a camel. Also, I don't think she brought a
Exactly.
kiln with her at any point, so.
Exactly. So it's literally just wet clay. Maybe it's dried with sand, but it's still
There you go.
losing its shape.
That doesn't make it a good phallic
No,
object.
that's not good. That's
No.
You don't want
There's
sand.
been better phallic objects.
So did we bring the Americans with us to this hotel too? Are they all? with
Yeah,
us?
yeah. They checked in
Okay.
on their own dollar. They actually are doing pretty okay in that regard. They say,
Okay, so
"We guys will join you." They with some weird accent, I guess. They say, "Hey, we'll join you guys, you fellers, back up to Cairo, and once we've procured passage. Right now we're just gonna rest in our rooms. That's okay."
Well,
Yeah.
I
Rooms,
just bought a whole
plural.
bath. I just bought a whole pool full of ice. If you guys would like to take some drinks and cool off a bit, I'm curious to talk about what happened back there a little.
Have you ever taken an ice bath? It's very disconcerting.
You know that
I
that
mean-
does sound mighty appealing. Henderson says, "Hey, Daniels, Burns, don't you want to partake in this pool?"
Yes,
Bur-
let's
Bur-
jump in
Burns
the
chimes
pool
up.
full
and
of
Burns
ice.
chimes up.
This
He
is very
says,
comfortable.
"Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome.
Is it?
It's hot.
Oh, I
Spent
took an ice bath the other day.
spent
I know. You,
spent like a month in the desert. I could use a bit of a cooling down." Daniels, he decides to retire to his room. He just wants a good night's sleep and maybe a shower.
I just want to
Damn
sleep
it.
and get some health back. To be honest, like nice rest.
Who knows?
Uh,
maybe an ice bath will give you health.
Maybe we'll take an ice bath.
Oh god, guys, do you realize how horrible ice baths are?
Yes.
It's a
Realize
cool.
how drunk
it's
Beauregard
gonna
is?
be cool, you know. Beauregard, I don't think you're currently drunk.
That can be
Beauregard,
remedied.
Beauregard downs a bottle as fast as he can before he gets into
I'll
the
show
tub.
you.
He might be drunk. When he splashed water in my face, it was not water. It was vodka.
Yeah, that was 3 days ago.
That's true. But
He doesn't
You're
have
gonna be dehydrated.
the
I don't know
ampoule
where
of
else his
endless
water source would be
spirits. I
coming
haven't
from.
given out that magic item yet.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got a 40 out of 75 on downing a bottle of whiskey.
What stat was
Is
that?
Constitution.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you're
Alcoholism.
You're okay.
Hidden stat.
You're drunk, but you haven't. Miraculously, you have not poisoned yourself.
I get down to my naked bits and step into the pool.
And this is why I just wanted to
Again, I
shower
can't
and
tell
go
you
to
how
sleep.
uncomfortable that would be.
Okay, but if it's a pool,
It's a
I
big
don't
pool.
think that they'd have
He's not
enough
getting
ice
in a
to
bathtub.
make it an actual ice bath.
Yeah, no.
So, like, it's a pool,
It
it's
is
just a
more.
little
It
bit
is
of
a
ice.
localized coolness. They don't have enough ice.
Correct. Yeah, so it's
I
not,
don't think
don't
a
of it
regular
as, like,
hotel would
oh,
have enough. Like a hotel today probably wouldn't have enough ice to actively chill a pool.
And
But,
definitely not a 1920s hotel in fucking Egypt.
which, as we
True.
all know,
That water's pretty warm, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably just like barely cool.
but they
Yeah,
do
so
give you
it's
some ice to float around with you, and you can push it around, and it'll be fun.
I do. I
fantastic.
push
That's what I
like
do.
chunks
I
of
do
ice
that.
around.
I also do
Can I
that.
roll for fun?
Yes, please do.
Ooh, I want to roll for fun.
56.
Out of.
What's your
I don't
fun
know, what is
stat?
my fun stat?
What's your lowest
Intelligence?
stat?
You want to do? Let's see for fun.
Yeah, roll for fun. Let's just say power is fun.
Power's fun.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm having
having
negative
fun.
6 fun.
But you're not having fun.
I'm having
Apparently.
so much fun. Ah!
All right, Bob.
It's not an extreme
He's
success,
been
it's just
protesting
a
the
hard-
entire
it's a
time. He's
hard-
like, "You guys don't know how cold it will be. It's very cold." And then he gets in the pool. He's like, "I told you, it's cold. I did not have fun." Which is what he sounds like, I guess.
All baths are ice baths in Russia.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like-
Literally.
it takes it back.
No, what
Maybe
happens
just
is
having
I get in, it's like, oh, this is not cold. I do not like it.
Maybe just having a grand old time. I got a hard success. She is like a fucking otter.
Bob, I mean,
In
he
water.
made it out. He was, trying to flee communism, and just it's bringing him right back.
Every time I get out, they bring me right back.
Does Evelyn, Jonathan, and O'Connell participate?
Oh yeah,
in the giant
everyone's in there. It's like there's like a big old pool party. There's a fucking.
We're letting our stress just melt away with the ice cubes.
I don't know what the equivalent of a guy in a Hawaiian shirt playing a pedal steel guitar would be in Egypt, but that's there.
Maybe
A snake charmer with a.
yeah, snake charmer with the flute, maybe.
Yeah,
or like
there's
a
a-
sitar somewhere,
there's-
or like a really
yeah,
awesome
sure, there's a
sitar
guy-
player.
There's
You get a sitar player.
a sitar. Okay, yeah, that's
Like someone
there's
just jamming on that sitar, just like.
yeah, there's that. That's
He's-
there.
He's playing Wonderwall. That's what he's doing.
Oh my
It's
god.
based, I'm basically a snake right now too. I'm
Hold
just
on,
like
I'm
drunk
doing a
dancing.
quick Google search for a sitar version of Wonder.
Oh,
No, I-
but we can't play it.
I got yeah. We definitely can't play it, but we
can't
can.
play it 'cause copyright.
I can give you this little ditty. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me-
Jack.
Jack and
Diane.
Diane.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's one of my favorite memes. It's a Jack Nicholson and Giant Keaton with a very tiny P. Diddy between them dancing.
Oh god.
let's see.
All right, what do we get? Hey.
There we go.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are chilling in the pool.
Fantastic.
Beauregard's
Okay.
dancing.
Maeve would like to order some whiskey.
All right. Yep.
I would just like food. All the food.
Yeah.
And also a
Who's
lot of
paying for this?
Bob.
I can attempt to try to see if any of sand shakes out some coins.
I'm
Beauregard
gonna
has
It
a
does.
ton of
All right,
money.
it's a success.
press Bob.
Yeah, I just wanted someone to make a check for
Bob,
it.
you want food?
Success.
Yes, I will take sandwich. Egg sandwich, please. They give me power.
Yep. Nice egg
I would
sandwich.
like. Oh. Whatever they're serving, like a hummus plate or something delicious.
Yeah, any kind of food. I just want to shove it in my face.
Fucking, I would like five cherimoya fruit, please.
Yeah. So
You said a really bad idea.
it all
Oh,
comes.
no.
You guys, a big smorgasbord comes. All the drinks and foods that you guys can want. You're getting like the VIP treatment right now.
Fucking
The
yeah.
sitar
this-
players, Jiminy jamming.
Is there a higher roof in the proximity
Oh, no.
of the floor?
Oh no, don't do it.
This is how
Don't do
Beauregard
it.
Yes,
dies.
I will say that there is. I mean, there's obviously the hotel roofs, which is multi floors, but I would say there's probably like a little cantina balcony outstretching the pool.
Fuck yeah. Can
This
I
is the way
climb up there?
Beauregard dies.
With a
Right
successful
here.
climb check, you absolutely can.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna sit in the chair while this is going on. Just watching happen.
Oh god.
Alright.
Nothing. Good
I
luck.
too am sitting in a chair, sipping on my whiskey,
Oh
watching this happen.
no.
Did
Okay,
you
so
fail or did you
climb
pass?
It's probably a fail.
32 out of 20, so I failed my climb check.
Yeah, you
Gonna push it?
you can't find purchase. You try and like get a leg up and you slip, and you at a certain point some helpers they try and dissuade you from climbing up the side of their building.
Eh, no,
Please do not
no.
come the building.
No, that's totally understandable. Give me 1 minute, and I'm gonna go find Bob, and I'm gonna be like, Bob, come help me climb on this roof real quick. I got a really good idea.
This does not seem like a good idea, Beauregard. I do not want to see you die. You have terrible luck.
I have great luck. I'm not gonna die. I just think it would be awesome to jump in this pool.
I don't know. I guess persuade check, maybe. Is that a thing in this
You
game?
you
Yeah,
can
persuade
you
him.
can attempt to persuade him with a persuasion.
Take them. I will listen to persuasions.
I'm just sitting back and watching. It's not me gonna get hurt, so I don't really care at this point.
Yeah.
Just gonna eat drink.
So yeah.
Casey, your character already's been shot in the face.
Yeah.
You should.
Are
you
you,
should
are you
live-
Bob? Are you going to attempt to persuade Beauregard?
Oh,
I would like to
me
make it
persuade.
home alive.
I thought I was
That's what
asking him to
would-
persuade me.
Yeah, I thought he
I
was.
don't
like,
wanna do it.
Beauregard, are you going to attempt to persuade Bob?
Oh, for sure.
Oh god, 80 out of 1.
Oh god.
Not 80.
Right?
10.
Yes, this does not seem like a good idea.
So the way
Beauregard.
that works is usually it is a contested check. So Bob, if you would like to make a psychology check to oppose Beauregard's failed persuasion attempt,
So if I fail psychology, he wins?
well,
This seems flawed. My psychology is 10.
yeah, so is his. 10 versus 10, baby.
Oh!
Yeah, so 90. And in my opinion, 90 is a lower number, is a worse number than 80. So
My gosh.
Alright, Beauregard,
nice.
if
So you both
you know.
So Bob, you don't
Oh,
think it's a good idea, but Beauregard is very persuasive in his own unique ways.
In his drunk.
Alright,
way.
Beauregard, I will help you. But if you die, this is not my fault. Do not come back to.
So on like an 80, I picture Beauregard as just like incoherently mumbling, like, Bob, go help me.
Oh, you twisted my arm the last time.
And,
Fine.
and Bob, he couldn't really get a beat on you. It kind of sounded like you were speaking his native tongue. So, you in your drunken slur, you managed to persuade him in a language you don't know.
Now, we either find a ladder, or you could help me climb up on that there roof. You see it?
Yes, I see it.
It's
but
hard to miss.
It is definitely a roof. I guess I will help you climb up.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Beauregard, if you want to make a climbing check with advantage now, that's all you get.
ooh.
Oh my god, he nailed it.
He got
14.
A 14 out of 20. So Beauregard, Bob gives you a boost and he pushes you up, and yeah, as God is my witness, you managed to climb up on top of the roof. I'd say you're about 15 feet up.
Can I, wherever he's jumping off from, can I just stand like this, like just in case he falls short to try to catch him?
Well, the way I'm imagining it is there's a couple places he could jump, but I'm thinking he's going to jump into his choices are either the pool or the ground.
Well, I was thinking the pool probably. So I was
I'm
gonna,
gonna try and jump into the pool.
Yeah, I don't even think that's going to
Alright.
be too much of an effort if you wanna try to attempt that. I mean, it's a hard target to miss.
I'm gonna finish the rest of the bottle, whatever was left, and jump in.
All right, so you down the bottle, throw it on the ground, it shatters. You reel back, you get a running start, and you can hear the sound of bare feet slapping against some shingle.
Oh my god.
And as you leap heroically, you need to make a luck check.
Oh god, Beauregard.
Oh no!
Oh,
Jesus.
77.
He lured you
huh?
in! He lured you in!
Okay, Beauregard, I would require
You did this to yourself.
I would request a swimming check now, please.
Ooh.
Oh god, just gets better.
71. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. So Beauregard, you jump, spread, you fly like an eagle. You can hear R. Kelly in your mind, especially because you're about to get pissed on. So you spread eagle into the air. You jump, you fall 15 feet, and you fucking splat belly flop into the pool.
Oh god, it hits like concrete.
And you take 5 damage as you begin to drown.
Oh my gosh.
I'll jump in and grab him.
Somebody put there's a rock in the water or something. That didn't feel good. Good.
Yeah, you actually
Can I-
your face crashed into one of your bags of ice that was floating around.
Does it look bad? Does it look bad?
It doesn't look
Yeah,
as
it
bad
looks-
as normal.
Does he have to roll to see how bad his face looks now?
Yeah, make an
Does he need
appearance check,
first aid?
Beauregard.
Oh
He
yeah, you
absolutely
got
needs
it.
first aid.
Because I can try and roll for first aid for him.
I can do first aid.
So
So
can I?
86 on build my appearance check.
Yeah,
Oh.
Beauregard, your nose is
Oh,
broken.
no.
You broke your nose, and you're bleeding profusely.
Oh, I got 24.
Does my appearance go down?
50,
No, not really.
so I have
You're
a hard
already.
success.
If anything, it would go up.
I got a
Looking
hard
crystal.
success for first aid for this broken nose boy over
Okay,
here.
Beauregard,
Hey, there you go.
Susie sets your nose, a fucking torrent of blood, as she sort of like cracks it back into place. You just start like an elephant drinking water. Blood flows out of your nose. Your face turns white, but you do gain 1 hit point.
Yay!
Hey.
Up to 9.
You're saving me.
Now,
Don't mention it.
now,
At that.
now, this is actually a perfect segue. So Beauregard, you are currently just floating around in the pool, treading water, bleeding, and your friends helped you out,
There's a shark! Ah!
and something
Alligator.
weird starts to happen. You don't recall bleeding that much, but everyone,
I'm up.
as you sort of stand around the pool, you start to notice that the small, I mean, it was a lot of blood, but it wasn't this much blood, because slowly but surely it starts to seep out to the rest of the pool. The whole pool turns a deep dark crimson red.
Ooh.
What's everybody looking at? Did I
And
feel
the
the
waters
water?
of Egypt will run red with blood, as if with blood.
Well,
Well,
this is for sure blood. We should get out of this.
Yeah. Are you for sure?
We should get out of here.
Yeah. So you guys have accepted there's a big pool of blood in front of you.
Yeah, there's lots of blood here.
Yeah, cool. Make a sanity check.
I haven't accepted it. I'm
Make
gonna
is that what?
say. Can I make like our education?
Yeah, babe. You can make an
I
education
passed.
check.
Can I
48.
do
I
a
pass.
history check?
You guys can do whatever checks you want.
Yeah,
18. That is a hard success.
Yeah, that's a
No,
big
I got
that's a
90.
big old pool of blood. Make a sanity
Yeah.
check.
yeah, I
Almost.
passed my I passed my sanity check. Do I still take damage?
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I passed for sanity. Thank God. 52 out of 59.
I also passed.
Wait, no, 52 out of
Alright, yeah.
20,
So
24.
you guys are certainly aware that it's a big old pool of blood.
Would we know from because I'm assuming people were still educated with the Bible and stuff that.
Well, that's why I made the education roll. Like, wouldn't that,
Maeve,
wouldn't I know?
you would recognize this oddly as one of the 10 plagues. It's oddly reticent.
well, gang, this just got biblical.
I'm gonna say you
this
probably.
is
I'm gonna say
definitely.
right now. I don't think you have enough information to really like put that one. You just see it's like, oh, big pool of blood must be the plague.
No, but you can just say this looks something similar to what.
This reminds me of something.
It reminds you.
But
Yes.
I'd have to do a little bit more investigating. Can I actually want to jump up and sort of like. Is there like another fountain on the premises?
Yeah, there would be.
Did it,
Or source of
Right
water?
out front. There's a nice.
All right,
fountain.
I would like to. I'm like, I have to go check the fountain. I want to run and check the fountain in the front to see if it also is flowing blood.
do you want to check like and see if they have water that's already like in barrels and see if that turns too?
That's also a good one.
Yeah.
I check all of the Clamato juice to make sure it's still terrible.
It's still bad. Still really
Okay.
gross. So yeah,
Just
Maeve,
making
sure.
Maeve, you make your way out to the front of the hotel lobby, where you remember that there was a nice marble fountain, sort of water effect piece, and just as you thought, the water is currently running red.
What about our canteens?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's back at our room, I believe. But I run back to the group. And I'm like, this just got biblical. And I say my
Shit
line
just
that I'd said already. Things just got real. I just ran to the front, and the front fountain, the fountain in the front of the hotel, is also running with blood. Like, this is not a single incident. This is not just Beauregard bleeding out everywhere. This is a thing.
Or is all the water blood, or is it just the fountain in the pool?
Well,
Like,
I'm about to head up to our room to check our canteens.
Okay, our Thebes is right by the Nile, right? So we should be able to see the Nile, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe if our room is upstairs.
You'd probably have to go upstairs to get a
Okay,
good,
so
because you're in a
I want
city.
to go upstairs and look out the window and see what the Nile looks like.
Okay.
Beauregard.
So
Beauregard's gonna say, "I'm gonna run down to the pier real quick and take a look."
Maeve begins to shudder in terror at that suggestion. Susie, while you make your way upstairs, could you please make a listen check?
Okay. Oh, I got a 5.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
hear blood-curdling screams of terror coming from what you believe to be Daniel's room.
Okay. So I'm gonna go run over to Daniel and be like, what's wrong? Oh my god, what's happening?
Who's Daniel?
So he's one of
Daniel is
he's
one
the
of
second
He's one of-
American.
Americans.
Henderson,
one of the
Daniels, and Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I
So
know who he
Susie,
is.
let's
Daniel
walk
Day-Lewis.
through this scenario.
Got it.
You hear
Lord.
screaming, you run to Daniel's room. You are in front of his door. What do?
Knock on it and be like, can you hear me? Are you okay?
The screams of terror.
Screaming-
Basically, you hear like whimpering and.
I'm gonna
I'm
my
being
gun.
murdered.
I'm gonna
Are
pull
you
my
okay
gun
in there?
and try to like see if the
Here-
door can open. Like
Here's a pro tip
lock,
case. Maybe don't go by yourself.
Yeah, the door opens.
Okay.
You like what?
Well, didn't Maeve come upstairs with me?
No.
I was going to.
Yeah, she was paralyzed
because I
in
had
fear
said that I was
by
going
the
to, and then
mention
I
of
was
peers.
paralyzed in fear because
that's right.
Beauregard said peer.
Okay, so I'm gonna go run and see if I can shout for Bob.
Okay.
Ah! Ah!
Do I have to
You
make a
open the
listen check or
door
anything,
and
Dylan?
then run away.
Yeah, Bob, make
No,
a listen check.
Ah!
Oh my god. Nope.
Yeah, Bob, you're just like, oh my god, Pickles, you're so cute.
At the same
Oh,
time,
this-
So
this
as,
is so
soon
nice.
as Susie is yelling
is
Bob,
yelling
Pickles,
Bob, and
Pickles is
bah.
going, bah! Like, oh, Pickles.
Oh, Pickles, you're so talkative today. Pickles is
Alright,
telling me
so I'm
that
just
that
gonna-
she's screaming.
And I'm gonna run down and see if there's anybody still at the pool that's part of our party.
Yep,
over
okay.
here.
Can
So
I,
Susie,
can I
you
have
ran
made
up.
my way upstairs at all?
Yeah,
or am I
yeah,
still
yeah, Maeve, you're
paralyzed?
probably on your way. So Susie, you just finished running up 3 flights of stairs. to look out a window. You didn't look out a window. You were about to open a door. You decided that, nah, so you began to descend 3 flights of stairs, and as you do so, you sort of cross Maeve.
Maeve! Oh my god, Maeve! There was a scream coming out of Daniel's room.
Meanwhile, there's still screams coming out of Daniel's room. He is not
Oh,
stopped.
oh my gosh. Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta see something.
Okay. All right. Fucking Bob Beauregard! I yell behind me as I run up the stairs.
Does make no
Okay,
listen
so
check.
you're about you're inside.
Oh,
you're
you
about
here.
1.5 flights. I believe Beauregard decided to look at the waterfront, which, by the way, is running red. Bob, you are currently enthralled by Pickles in the pool room, so please make a listen check.
I just did 41 out of 50.
Yeah. At first, Pickles' mouth is closed, but you still hear Bob, 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 and you're like, this is quite unusual. Then eventually, an epiphany.
Pickles, you have been ventriloquist.
An epiphany occurs to you that perhaps Susie is requesting you. So, do you and Pickles make your way?
Oh yeah. Pickles, let's go.
And he goes, bah!
Man.
By the way, the fucking hotel staff has just been tolerating you and your goddamn goat. They're just like, motherfuckers. But
He's a goddamn gentleman.
He's paying
I know what
well.
you're talking about.
That and the fact that Bob's tall and just scary. They're not
He's
gonna be like,
fucking
"Sure."
financing the trip. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bob is
literally,
currently the money
Pickles-
winner here. Pickles
Pickles
actually
are-
did pay for the room, so...
Yeah, exactly.
True.
So they're just like, oh, okay, I guess the goat then.
I'm gonna return. I'm gonna walk back. Man,
Alright, so
that's weird.
You could probably smell the river before you got to it. Like, basically, it's just you're in a riverside, small city. The humidity begins to smell like iron.
That's like
that's fun.
blood.
All right. As I go upstairs, do I hear the screaming as I'm walking up the stairs?
You probably would as you approach it. He's, he didn't
I'm
cut
gonna
himself
pull up.
shaving.
Screwed.
I'll pull out the old equalizer as I'm walking up the stairs.
You had it on you?
Always. You always get that motherfucking thing on me.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Wait, which one's the equalizer?
Yeah, which one's the
Unfortunately-
equalizer?
The shotgun.
Maeve,
You brought the shotgun
Maeve is
with
in
you
her
to the
bathing
pool?
suit.
Well,
I
okay,
had
we'll say the
mine because
revolver
that's all I
then.
Okay, that's makes a bit more
I also
sense.
have my revolver, so
Yeah, your sole belonging.
it's my
Maeve
soul
is
belonging.
not.
Can I catch
Maeve is
up?
wearing a bathing suit or whatever, her underclothes.
Make a dexterity check. Also,
Just like, hey.
do you want to? Like, why do you want to?
I don't know. That's fair. I kind of miss my friends.
Yeah, but make a dexterity check.
Nope.
No, you trot along. You're like, man, I wonder if what my friends are doing. This is kind of some weird happenings, but I don't want to. I better save my energy.
The busted face and bottle of whiskey is slowing me down.
Yeah.
So Susie and I have run up the stairs.
Yeah, Susie.
Bob behind us.
Bob is behind
Yep.
you. He will shortly be joining you. Unless you guys are just gonna wait until he
I'm
appears.
I'm in my underclothes / bathing suit. Susie does have a gun, but I do not. And we run up, and I ask, like, "Oh, have you already knocked? Have you already tried to, initiate?"
Yeah, I knocked.
Okay.
He didn't respond. The door was able to open, but I didn't want to.
I will point out
Deal with it
at
myself.
this point the screaming has stopped.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking
Ah.
open that door.
Okay.
All right, you open the door.
I have my gun out just in case.
You see, I mean, it looks like a pretty good hotel room. You don't really see a sign of a struggle. The windows open. The drapes are flapping. You see, there's a nice chair, like a sofa chair with an ottoman. Looking out the window, you can see that it appears that Daniels is sitting in it, facing out the window.
I run over to Daniel.
You alright?
You receive no answer, and Maeve, as you run to Daniels, I am going to require a sanity check.
Oh, good.
Because I'm going with her though, so.
Yeah, you're going. So you're because you attempted to talk, but as Maeve runs up,
I'm
you run up as
fine.
well. Susie.
Yeah, I was running up as I'm going
Okay.
area, right?
All right, yeah. So Susie, you run up. You also need to make
I
a sanity
passed.
check. Okay, yeah.
I got
You
three.
both take 1 sanity damage. as
okay.
the entire dermis layer of Daniels is gone.
Oh my god.
And the
That's
epidermis, I guess.
horrifying.
He has no skin. His skin is gone.
Oh, that's...
Actually, maybe I'm not screaming because I only lost. Well, no, I'm definitely like surprised. Like
He is just muscles. He looks
That
like
is
he looks like an
disgusting.
anatomical dummy.
I feel like
Suffice
you're
to say,
really
he is
horrifying.
dead. And
I'm
yeah,
not
I
think
hope
it's
he's dead.
horrifying.
I
hilariously,
definitely hope he is dead.
hilariously, because you two had just had a bout of madness on this day. Further loss in sanity results in another. So let's see what we're doing. Let's see what's going on with you guys now.
Oh, good.
7.
We're doing great.
So Maeve, you flee in panic.
Fuck. Okay. I flee.
Susie,
Oh god.
Why are you laughing? This isn't good.
I mean, I guess you are. Investigator has no memory of events since they were last in a place of safety. What would that even entail?
The pool.
Yeah, I guess you
We were having a real good time at the pool.
you recall basically your mind blanks.
Okay.
You were like, oh my god, I'm not in the pool anymore. You see a dead body again. You're like, oh my god, dead body. Make another sanity check. This is a loop.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Oh, I got 9. I got a 9.
Whew.
Yes.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
you take another sanity damage, but you're fine.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have a goldfish memory again.
No, you remember. You don't remember how you got into the room, but
I just see a dead
you
Daniels.
suddenly find yourself in a room with a dead guy with no
Okay,
fucking
so-
skin.
So what happens now?
I fucking
Yeah,
run
Maeve
out.
has ran out the room. So Susie, you find yourself. You come to your senses alone in a room with the
A dead body.
with the now eviscerated Daniels. It is at this point that that Bob enters the room.
What happened?
Bob, I don't even know how I got here, but there's Daniels doesn't have any skin. He just
Okay, yeah.
no skin anywhere.
So Susie points out Daniel's mangled, skinless corpse. Bob, go ahead and make a sanity check.
Yes, this is Skimmels.
I'm glad you stopped to gather everyone around for this. It was a real tactical
Fantastic.
decision.
You
I
should thank
failed.
Bob for reminding
You're like, hold
me.
on, I gotta run up and down some stairs before I see what's going on in here and
You get the cardio in. or the sanity.
potentially save him. So Bob, what was the result of your
I
sanity?
failed.
You failed? Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead and where's my D4? 3. Go ahead and take 4 damage of sanity.
Ooh.
Can I come running
Beauregard,
in the
you feeling
room?
like coming in here too?
I do actually. Like Maeve came running downstairs,
Oh,
so I'm gonna
God.
run upstairs and trip over the chair with the body in it
Hold on.
because I'm
God.
wasted.
So you've had quite a day as usual.
You are that.
So Bob, you are not Beauregard. Bob, by the way, this is fucked up. You ain't seen no guy with no skin before.
Yes, this is not good, Susie. Let's get you out of here.
So Beauregard, you come sauntering into
Okay.
a hotel, holding your nose. It is this point that Maeve comes, she flings the
running
door
down.
open and she runs out into the lobby, screaming.
What's happening? What's happening? All right, I'm heading upstairs. And I'm gonna pull my gun out and run up the stairs.
How many stairs? Where are you going? Whose room are you going to?
Where does it come from?
So yeah, Beauregard, go ahead and make a luck check for me, please. You're so good at these.
Oh god, no.
Where is it coming from? Where is it? Hello.
I failed.
You failed? Yeah, so Beauregard, you are on the 2nd floor currently. You run up a flight of stairs.
Where is everybody? Hello. I'm just gonna kick in the first door that I see.
Oh god.
I'm gonna make a luck
I don't know.
check. Yeah, make another luck check. Yeah, let's see what's going on in there. You kick open a door.
Maybe it'll further the plot a little bit. That's a fail.
God.
You should just never roll for luck and just
Make a
assume
strength
you fail
check. Make a
every time.
strength check.
Ooh.
One of two things are going to happen now.
Uh-oh.
86 fail. Just kick the
Yeah,
wall
you
next to the
don't
door.
kick the door in. You just kick it, and it hurts.
Oh my god. Ow,
Oh,
my
my
foot.
foot. Son of a bitch. That looks so much easier in the movies.
Yeah, so that's what happened to you.
Alright. We all meet
So-
downstairs in the lobby. Hey,
Bob and I are like, nope.
hey, hotel manager, there's a dead guy in the there. He's missing skin? Is that something that people do here?
You're not gonna look at or anything, or you're just like,
Not
all right,
great.
time to. You know what? The hotel manager, he says. Wow, that is. I will point out the player characters. Their names are investigators in this particular game, but for the so you guys go down to the hotel manager and inform him that there is a current human corpse in a room. Without looking,
fair,
without
we've
further
all
looking
taken-
into it, you're in the
I would
hotel.
like this
We all
cleaned
just
up,
took
please.
sanity checks.
Yeah, we all just took sanity damage, to be fair.
Yeah.
We're
to
not
be fair,
thinking
we're
clearly.
probably not exact because I don't even know
Clearly
how I got
not.
up there.
Clearly not.
I was in the pool and then I was in a room with a dead guy.
I don't even know when I stopped running and screaming.
You're
I
in,
could be
you managed to make it to the lobby.
great. I'm in
You
the
ran down
lobby
these
now.
3 flights of stairs. So yeah,
So,
you're all.
so the manager's seen her screaming and then he sees Bob and I going, oh, there's a dead skinless body in the room.
He sure did.
I'd like to walk to the lobby.
Because
Yeah, so Beauregard,
Just
you hear that there's a kerfuffle going on beneath you, and you slowly limp to the lobby.
Maeve, I figured to be at the pier by now. That was quite a speed you were running
Oh
down
my
at.
god.
Maeve faints. Just
Hey!
faints.
Oh no. What happened to her?
All right.
Damn
No, for any
Dylan, you
aspiring
should have
keepers out
texted
there,
me what the freaking
don't
words
tell
were.
everyone what the words are.
God, it's supposed to be a surprise.
I didn't think it would come
People are
up.
confused.
I did not.
Okay.
I honestly did not think it was.
To be
gonna
fair,
come
you
up.
could change the words.
No, I'm
You
not
could.
gonna. What I'm gonna do? Retcon
Damn
the
it.
whole episode?
He's
Well,
he's
you
committed.
mean.
Oh,
Alright.
sweet Jesus.
This whole
So-
episode has already been a complete fucking farce.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't a farce. We had a great swim
We did.
montage. All right. Swimming
You know,
with ice
it's
cream.
Beauregard jumped off something and did a wicked belly flop.
Yeah.
It's probably the last
I
time
know.
we have anything that's just fun
Fun.
and
And
whatever
not hair.
before we die horribly.
Yeah. But let us have it.
Alright, well,
So, the hotel manager says, I don't know, you people have been here for like 2 hours. Calm down.
What do you
What is
mean, you
happening?
people?
well,
There's a
there's...
dead skinless body in a room on the 3rd floor. There was
Wait.
screaming and then nothing and then a dead body.
Wait, what?
This
Yes,
is
there
news
is-
to Beauregard.
Daniels is dead and has no skin. I heard him screaming, went to go get help. By the time we got back in his room,
The
He has no
Americans are
skin.
here now, and they say, what the hell do you mean Daniels has no skin?
he has
Too
no
bad.
skin.
I really
Oh,
like
there's a look.
Daniels. I
I'm
can't
not
believe
sure
some-
how we could
No,
say
you
it without...
shouldn't look. It's terrifying. It's awful. Don't look at it. It's
It's horrible,
can't-
but it's there.
I can't believe somebody thefted his skin off.
How do you skin a
We can't have
man?
anything nice around here.
Wait, no, I'm passed out.
That's-
It does nothing to me.
That's not a word.
I fucking
That's not how you say that sentence.
I can't faint more.
Someone
in my
has committed
dead
theft
faint.
against his skin.
Oh my
Does
God.
anybody have smelling salts for Maeve? Anyone? Smelling salts?
Oh god.
You guys stay down
Probably
here. I
not.
will go...
No, you guys probably don't have fucking smelling salts.
Me,
I'm gonna-
Beauregard, and the manager will go upstairs to check out the...
Well, the Americans will go with
Yeah,
it too.
the Americans and O'Connell are also pretty interested.
Yeah, let's all go upstairs. Everyone make sanity check.
I'm gonna just chill with Maeve because
What'll happen?
she's passed out.
Yep.
Go
Take
hang
a
out,
look.
Maeve.
Alright, so, and just for the fuck of it, the hotel manager comes with you guys. Just because he's a
I
sight.
succeed.
I passed. I
I
passed this time.
succeed on
Pop,
mine.
you've already seen it. Beauregard. So as you guys get to Daniel's room, again, you see, at some point, Susie had thought it prudent to turn the sofa around to show Bob. So you open up the door, and just like sitting there is the skinless deceased Daniels.
Oh, son of a bitch. Was he
So-
sitting like that when you walked in the first time?
So Beauregard, you take
First time.
1 sanity damage.
Oh man, do you know what that puts me at?
68.
What?
Oh, little low,
70.
70.
Is it 70?
little high, little high.
Hmm. Are we doing Price is Right rules here?
Price is wrong, Bob.
First of all, 69. Very nice. And
Very.
second of all, I'd like to make an spot hidden check around the room, if that's okay.
Sure, yeah. What are you looking for?
Anything that might show someone removing his skin or any kind of.
Well, the lack of skin is, I'll give you that one for free. You deduced that he has no skin because
Oh shit! Hold on, let me write that down. Slow down.
Oh my god.
something may have taken it.
Like
40.
Actually, no, that's
66.
that's a bit of a leap of logic. You don't know the shit, Tom. Bob and Tom in the morning.
What? That he doesn't have skin?
Well, you wouldn't know if someone took his skin.
Well, it's not there. It had to go somewhere.
He
I'm
could
not
have
gonna jump to.
melted.
I'm not gonna jump to ghosts.
Fucking river
There
of
wasn't
blood
anything
is
on the
happening.
floor.
Yeah. He's missing
But,
his skin.
So 44 out of 66. Do I see anything in the room that would it's out of the ordinary or?
Aside from
Yeah, like symbols or footprints or a bloody knife.
no,
All right.
windows open.
Well,
I'd like to check his pockets.
Does he have pockets?
Yeah, he probably has his pocket still.
how did
So his
What is
clothes
that?
are
No,
off,
we
but
just
there's no
saw-
skin.
Well, no, just these. It's like a just the front layer. The pockets are on the side.
Mm.
So
What?
I guess I'm imagine this wrong. It's like just this part of his skin's off, not all of this.
Yeah, it was just like someone ripped off some wallpaper.
Okay, I was imagining something
okay.
completely different.
I
I
thought
thought it was
Because
like no
they
skin.
could still
I
see the
thought
back of
he
his
was
head when they
literally-
opened up in the door. Otherwise, you would have just seen a bloody fucking skeleton, and you would have immediately taken sanity damage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Fine.
I gotcha.
We all visualized the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna check his pockets to see if he was robbed.
Oh my god.
Of his skin.
Well, Beauregard, you're a bit squeamish, but he's about as red as you are at this point. You reach into his front part, and you notice his wallet's still there.
It's weird that his wallet's still here. And I pull out
What's
the wallet money.
remaining of his belt is still there. Yeah. Okay. So he
Tuck it
had
up for his pocket.
everyone looks at you in plain sight as you just take out his wallet, unless you
Can
want to
I
make a
also
sleight
look-
of hand check.
Can I also look out the window?
That's a stat, right?
Yes.
Sleight of
Right
hand, yeah.
hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I failed.
Surprise.
I could have called that.
Okay. Yep. Henderson, not Daniels. He's dead now. Henderson's gonna reach out. He's gonna say, "Good thinking there, Beauregard, for his wife," and he grabs the wallet.
For his wife.
That's fair.
Can I look out the window to see if there's anything I can see on the street or?
You can see that the Nile is red.
Okay. Oh shit! The Nile's red. That was not the color before.
And yeah, I mean, if you want to, are you looking for anything in particular? Are you looking for something rolly wise? Like, what are you doing here?
I mean, I basically want to see if I don't think that I would put together that it's something supernatural because I don't have like Cthulhu mythos.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Is there
so
anything-
I would look for an intruder or some kind of markings that someone went up or.
Yeah. So I will tell you that there is absolutely no sign that anyone was in here.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna ask the Americans, the other two Americans. Did he have anything from Hamanoptera on him? Is there anything missing from his belongings here?
They explain that. Yeah. He did uncover. We all took a little bit of a. We had these sort of canopic urns. I don't actually see his anywhere. Do you guys see? It was wrapped in a sort of cloth. It was what we had when we came out.
Canopic.
I'm not an educated man. What is a cornucopia
Those are the where they store the organs of Anubis
The
was head
really
on it and
pretty
other ones.
made of pearl thing.
Yeah. They would take like the heart, the brain.
The rich
all that.
girl's
know
right.
that.
It is indeed that.
I know that.
Yay!
Beauregard does
Beauregard
not
probably
know
doesn't
that.
know that, but the Americans explain.
Can someone that
Oh.
knows archaeology ask what figure was on?
Well, yeah, Maeve is in the
Maeve
lobby,
is passed
and
out
so is
downstairs
Susie.
with me.
God damn it.
You can come
Yeah,
back
unless you
down.
want to try to wake me up.
Again, I'm really glad you guys
Okay.
took time to round everyone up for this little adventure. Quick, make sure everyone's in the room before it explodes.
All right.
Can
Well,
I try to wake her up and tap her and be like, Maeve? Maeve with me?
You can try.
Yeah, go ahead and make a first aid roll.
There you go.
Can I put Maeve's hand in a glass of water?
You
in
could,
case-
you
Hey,
could,
you're not
if,
even there.
you could if
Can I-
your arm
Oh,
was really
shit.
long.
I'm upstairs. That's right.
If you were Mr. Fantastic, you could.
I got
Just
a
like
50
one
first, so
hand
I
comes
failed.
all the way
You
down.
failed.
Fail.
Yeah. So you can't seem to.
I passed for Adam, but I failed for her.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot seem to resuscitate Maeve, which is
Is there anybody else in
unfortunate
the
because Maeve
lobby?
is grievously injured. Yeah, everyone else is
Can I-
upstairs.
can I-
You know what? Willow's probably there.
Yeah, so would Willow have first aid?
I don't fucking know. I don't have
I
a
have no
character
idea.
sheet.
I don't think so.
She's
I know,
not.
I know she has a 69 in arts and crafts.
She's not here, so she can't roll.
Okay.
all right.
Okay. What about
So can I-
what's her face? Evie.
Evie would probably be there. Yeah, let's see what Evie's first aid. Okay, it is. She has the base 30, so she can try. Nope.
All right.
Well,
so we're just.
You guys can always try to carry me upstairs to our resident first aid helper, Beauregard.
Yeah, can I just go
we're
get her?
both,
I mean, this is holding the
40.
story up. Can I just go grab her
It
from
really
downstairs?
isn't. You guys had so many opportunities to progress the story, but you climbed so many flights of stairs.
Too
No,
bad.
you can't get her.
We are beyond that.
Bob, you are
We
in the
have been
room.
running a
All right, Bob, come and get us, cause I have the Cthulhu Mythos now too, so I can always check that.
Okay, yes. Bob runs down the stairs. He rides down the stairs on pickles.
Oh my God, that's definitely not true.
So should I do a cult or Cthulhu Mythos for this?
Why would you do either? What does your character
Because
think you should do?
It doesn't seem
What
natural.
are you trying?
'cause his
Then
skin...
yeah, roll a cult. Or
Okay.
you can roll both if you want to hit that 5. I'll tell you something real cool if you do.
Alright. Can I try both? So do a cult and then Mythos?
You can do a cult first.
Okay. 44. Pass, because I have 15 net, so 44 for a cult.
His skin's
Nice.
gone.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem supernatural.
It doesn't seem a cult.
Okay,
you
so-
don't think witches or werewolves did this?
No. Alright, so I'll try. the
Oh, I thought it was way more than that.
No, I got a 93. Nope.
Oof.
Oof.
Can you describe the urn that went missing? Maybe we can go look for it.
Yeah, actually, we can show you ours. That way, we don't have to.
That's even better.
All right, that works.
Alright. Are you carrying Maeve right now, since she's still not awake? Hey, Beauregard, can you try to wake her up?
Yeah, do your thing, Beauregard. You're good at healing, but bad at everything else.
I
Yeah.
splash. I just grab whatever glasses in front of Burns at whatever table, or if there's any drinks, I just throw it in her face.
Oh God. Is it blood?
Yeah, Maeve, wake up.
Yeah.
It was blood, is what he threw into your, because it was
Ah!
water.
Ah!
He
Ah!
threw
God.
a glass of blood into your face.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Does that
even-
help or hurt?
I cough, and I just wipe it off my face in disgust. Ugh.
Ah,
Oh, what happened?
Well,
You
Beauregard
pa- you
threw
passed
water
out.
on you.
Oh,
It was
God.
blood.
Great.
Yes, there was-
That's so good. I'm so glad I'm not bleeding myself. Ugh.
Ah, you did kind of pass out.
What do you know
Yeah,
about
well-
the urns for mummies?
Boy, what don't I know? Let's find out.
You're just barely sailing. You're like, what? You come to and you're in the room with the body again. You're just like, fucking Jesus.
Oh God, it's like he's staring into my soul.
Actually,
alright.
wait. Before I splash blood in her face? Can we
No.
sit her down in a chair next
No.
to Burns?
Nope.
No.
Well, Burns is fine.
Oh.
You can. I mean,
Or no,
you probably be like, oh, cool.
I'm very disoriented, and I'm like, fucking, I forgot everything I know about urns.
Yeah, you can check and you can do a earn check with disadvantage if you'd like.
Oh no,
So-
I already rolled an 85.
Oh.
That's why I
Oh,
said
yeah.
I
You don't
specifically
know.
said that I
Um,
forgot everything I know.
So what urns does everyone else have? They're shown to
I'm
us.
glad everyone paused to get you to do that because apparently the
Oh
story
good,
was
thank
holding
yeah.
up.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
so we're still where we were 10 minutes ago.
What about now? Where's Evie currently?
She's in the lobby.
Wait, didn't she
We
come
should-
with us?
You know,
Because she was with us.
yeah, Bob probably. You're right. All right, so Bob brings Evie. Evie, please make a sanity check. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, Evie, you take 3 sanity damage. She's pretty
my
shaken
God.
up now.
She's distraught.
She just goes crazy and fucking.
No, she doesn't go crazy, but she's not thrilled.
She's not having a good day. Like the rest of
So
us.
what are you asking Evie to do now? Now that you've shown her eviscerated corpse?
Well, I was gonna suggest perhaps we bring the jars down to her, but
Yeah.
now that Bob brought her upstairs, do you know anything about these jars
Well, let's see if she does.
as they display a jar?
No.
Maeve just lays back down.
She doesn't know anything about it. I mean, she looks at him and she's like, I think there's a set because normally when you disembowel a mummy, you put sort of like the whatever word.
Organs.
The
Entrails.
organs. Well, I'm sure there's some cooler thing I could say, but I'm not going to. The viscera.
Okay, you said it.
The
Good
brains,
The
the
old-
heart, and something else.
The old gutsies.
Anywho, usually they would separate each of, there'd be 3. There's supposed to be 3. Currently there's 2. That's what she knows, which is what you guys know.
Mm.
Do we know what each one held in them, or
There's an easy way to find out.
Succeed on
Can
one
we
of those
open them?
rolls.
You could open, or you could succeed on a roll, but
can I use history and see if I might have read something? With my
yeah,
Egyptian
go
book?
ahead, yeah.
All right.
Do they just like, do they have heads on them or anything, or is it just
No,
like a
I
jar?
failed that too. I can't recall anything I've read.
God damn.
There's hieroglyphs on it.
Oh, okay. But it's just
Yeah, I
basically,
don't remember
just
reading about it.
like a jar. Nothing else is on it.
It's a pretty big
the
jar.
hieroglyphs.
It's like an
Okay.
urn.
Gotcha.
Maeve
okay.
gets back up and
so
it's just like
alright.
I can try to read that at least, even if though I can't really seem to recall what these are for.
Yeah, Maeve, you can go ahead and give it a shot.
Hope I haven't lost my knack for ancient Egyptian. Wow, would you look at that? I lost my knack for
Oh no!
You strain your eyes. You've been shaken up a good amount.
All right.
You
Maeve is just like,
can't
okay.
quite make out what's
I
what
don't
they
think we're
say.
gonna figure this out tonight. Maeve is like, I need to sleep on this. I'm gonna do some thinking and sleeping and maybe feel better in the morning because I am not getting anything done.
Are our rooms on the same floor as this guy?
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get out of the
Ah.
room with the dead body. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, Maeve is gonna start walking back to her room.
Can I just stay in Bob's room for the night? Because I just don't want to be alone after seeing a dead body, after being strangled in my own room and being shot.
I didn't
You know?
I didn't realize that Bob gave you your own room. Yeah, you could probably stay in Bob's
Uh,
room.
Pickles didn't give her own
Yeah.
name, but yes.
Big
Pickles has his
money,
own
big
room.
money Bob. I don't think he bought single suites for everyone.
I have an idea.
Oh,
I
here we
would
go.
like to stay in the dead man's room. Because what are the odds a killer's going to go back to the room he killed somebody in?
Don't want to stay in dead man's room.
Pretty low.
He's already dead. What
No.
good's he going to do if he goes back to kill him a second time?
Is this something you're trying to get discount on? Is it? Is this
Oh my God.
looking for cheaper rates?
I will say the Americans are pretty distraught. They
I looked to
here's
the manager.
Here's the chain of events that the Americans perceive.
Oh my god.
They took a bunch of shit out of an ancient tomb. You guys read a book. Suddenly beetles ate all of their workers in front of them. And now their best friend they've known for years doesn't have any skin, and the urn that they have, they're still holding the urns. That urn
I mean,
is
he's
missing.
got the back of his skin.
Yeah, he's got the lion's
He's got
share.
some skin.
He's got
That's why we were confused, because you kept saying he doesn't have any skin, and we're like, oh god, this motherfucker.
visibly,
literally has
yeah.
no
You
skin.
guys were looking at him from exactly one perspective,
All right.
with no rolls at all. I told you
Alright.
the information that you would get.
Could
Yeah.
immediately perceive.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. We probably should sleep in watches too, in case someone tries to steal the other two urns.
Or murder us, or rip our skin off, you know.
Yeah,
Kill
they tried to
maybe
steal the
not leave the
skin.
Americans alone.
How would they
If-
take his face and his urn? I don't understand the significance.
Maybe
Nobody knows. Maybe it's some creeper that just wants to, rip people's skin off, because they're
some
weird.
kind of skin trader.
Does he have? Can I open the mouth and see if he has a tongue?
Sure, yeah, open it up.
Do you want me to make like a medicine?
Yes, I do actually. I'm not really. It doesn't really take any much expertise to open a mouth.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, you open his mouth, there is no tongue. He has no eyes, he has
Yeah.
no tongue.
Now
Hmm.
what kind of person would take eyes, a tongue, and the skin? Can I make a medicine check to see how the skin was removed? It was
Yeah,
torn.
yeah, you can do that.
Beauregard fucking licks his fingers, pats down the eyebrows, and he's
Oh, for his newly grown eyebrows.
yeah,
Have been
I'm putting
waiting
the old-
for weeks.
putting the old doctor's gloves on.
Look at
That was
fat
a
cat.
success, I believe.
Yeah.
35 out of 64.
My man.
So Beauregard, you see absolutely no incisions. You see something weird. So you see like on the skin line, it's just skin begins, skin ends. It's just completely seamless.
Almost like a perfect perforation that it just kind of tore away, no problem.
Yeah, it does not appear that, like, to say that this was surgical would be an understatement. You've never seen anything quite like this in all your years. You notice that people usually leave some thumbprints behind when they're getting in there with the knife, but you see nothing like that. It was like his skin simply ceased to be there.
This is very strange.
When we
It
read
almost
the
like
book, did we? I guess I'm just pulling off the Necronomicon here. Is it made of skin? Did we figure that out?
No, it was not made of skin.
Okay.
Okay.
It was made of this black slate, if you recall.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
You
Maeve
still
has
have
gone
it,
to
by the
bed.
way.
Yeah, I do, in my backpack. Maeve
Well-
has gone to sleep.
Now, bear with me, the Americans. You mentioned those jaws. Was this book by chance in with those jaws?
Yes,
No.
it was actually. Why do
yeah,
you?
we didn't find the book. Never mind.
Benny and us, we found everything together. Why do you ask? We thought it was
It's
just
just-
like a big treasure trove.
Nah, I don't know. I'm maybe trying to think of how we could figure out how these jaws tie into everything. Perhaps what we read from this book, and beetles came from the earth and killed 20 people and carried a sarcophagus. And then the very next, not the next day, but the next crazy mishap is one of your people is missing his face, eyes, and tongue.
Yeah, for bookkeeping purposes, it has been 3 days since you went to Beetletown.
And all the water is blood.
While the water is currently blood, which is
Yeah.
some shit's going
Water.
down.
Yep.
That's what you guys know.
So I'm assuming we think it might be tied to our adventures and coming after it.
Yeah, you probably would at least have an
Yeah.
inkling of that.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Okay. So we don't need to roll for that. We can assume that everybody has enough brain power to realize this might be connected to what we were
You can
doing.
assume whatever you want. If you roll for
Yeah.
something, I'll say yes or no.
Okay.
Can we bring that book somewhere to perhaps have it translated? Somebody that understands it a little bit further than we do. Or
I think
Well,
that
that's
reading
a
the book
bad
is
idea.
probably a bad idea. Last time we did that, they killed a bunch of people.
And I screamed and passed out after
Yeah,
hearing that.
and Maeve
I don't-
kind of went crazy for a few minutes.
Yeah, I don't
She just
think we
started
should.
screaming.
Yeah, let's not
So
open it
What a-
again or read it.
what about those fellows that threatened us and told us to leave here or die?
I don't know if they'd be too keen to hear
The
us out.
Magi, you recall, is what they
Magi.
call themselves.
The Magi.
Do you
What
think-
about those Magi fellas?
Do you think they want to see us after we took stuff from the city?
Yeah, and they did almost kill us last time.
Yeah, I got shot in the head.
Yes, she did get
No.
shot in the head.
No,
That's
bad.
fair. That's fair. They might shoot you in the face again.
Yeah.
Right
We
in the
could try,
face.
but I'm gonna probably hide behind Bob the whole time because I don't want to get shot in the head again.
Well, maybe
think-
we should.
We get
They
on
might know what's going on. No.
the closest boat out of here and maybe back to the USA.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that. Get out of the area.
We can discuss this more in the morning when Maeve is. But maybe we should figure out how we are going to sleep tonight, and maybe set up some kind of system if someone is getting in danger, we can check on them.
Oh, how big are the rooms?
They're, modest size.
So how many people could you theoretically fit into one room?
All of them, really. I mean, I've stuffed a bunch of people in a hotel room before.
So
We have
maybe
done
we
that.
should just have everybody in one room and take turns to watch, so we're all together. Because if we're separated, we may not get to the person in time, no matter how
I'm not gonna
close we
lie.
are.
If Bob paid for the room, we probably have one.
Yeah, money.
One big ass.
Well, no, you paid it with Pickles' fucking secret
Yeah,
stash
that's right.
Yeah.
from Susie.
So I
Um,
think we should be all us and Americans all in one room with urns and everybody. And then
I'll
take
say it'd be
turns
pretty
to watch.
uncomfortable, but you could do it.
But-
There's 2 beds and a bathtub.
Uncomfortable
But also
in the
safe
live
feeling.
or
That's,
or
that's
uncomfortable
just true.
dead.
In the event of another sanity check, it would be preferable if you all take a damage at once,
Now,
Wait,
or if the room explodes.
did Maeve tell us about the wind chimes? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
But
would
she
have
brought 'em.
mentioned.
we should hang those wind chimes that you had found somewhere in the room, perhaps? That
Should
might
we put
help.
them by? Should we put them by the window? Because that's where, in the other room, the window was open.
Yeah.
you know what? Before I went to sleep, I hung up my chimes because
You thought
I
it would be a
feel
good idea.
safer.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
feel safe. I feel safer with them.
They
Yeah.
are currently not chiming.
I
Okay.
feel safe enough to fall asleep.
So we should put the vases, the jars, on a chair
middle.
by the window.
No,
Not in
put
the
them in the
middle
middle
of
of the
us.
room.
That is.
No?
I would not do that because it
Okay.
ripped this man's skin off, whatever it was.
I don't
We-
believe the Americans are just going to willingly give us the jars.
So they can.
No,
they
they're
can
but
stay.
they're with us. They're in the room with us.
I guess we have to make some kind of case to them first. They have to agree to it, right?
Crazy.
So what should we roll for that?
What are you trying to do?
Fast talk.
I think that we should all stay together in one room. In case something like this happens to one of you, so we
then
can.
there's more people.
Yeah, so we can all stay safe together.
Strength
Alright.
in numbers.
Yeah, go ahead and make a fast talk with advantage.
Alright.
It's not really fast talk, but I digress. That point is moot.
38 out of 60.
They say, that's a good idea.
Alright.
Sign me up.
I too would not like to die.
So I guess we all set up in the room. And where do you guys think it's a good idea to put it, like the urns on a chair or in the middle of the room?
If we put them on a chair, we should put them by the chimes. Because the
Oh,
chimes
That's what I'm
don't
saying.
ring.
The chimes are in the window, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we should put them
So
by
put the chimes in the window and the chair, like like back from the window a bit so we can see it, but not in the
have
middle
urns
of us.
in them. Yeah, have the urn.
You guys gonna put the urn? You guys gonna put the urns by the window, on a chair?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you do so, the chimes start ringing.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
shit.
not great.
I wake up. Ah! What's happening? What's happening? Why are my chimes going off? What's going on? What's happening?
They're reacting to the urns.
Well, they're reacting.
They're
Well,
reacting.
But they weren't reacting before we put the urns down. So if we
The
move the
urns-
urns away, what happens then? If we move the urns away from the chimes, away from the window?
All right, if you do that, your hypothesis is correct.
Okay.
Sweet.
If you're going to be
that
like,
doesn't make me feel good.
oh,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna move away real quick and see if it stops.
yeah, they do.
Okay.
So, it seems like these urns are some kind of
Not-
bad juju. Is that the right word? But-
There are something.
The Americans
So-
say, I don't know what the hell you yahoos are talking about. It's just a breeze. Calm down.
Give me my
My
goddamn
wind chime
jetpack.
does not actually react to wind. It reacts to evil.
but here's another
They
question:
say, what the fuck did you just say? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Does it react to wind though?
Can I try? Can I try to? It doesn't. Can I? Can I try to persuade? I guess.
Yeah, you can, or you could do an occult check to explain it. You could do a lot of things.
Or I'll do it on cult check.
Use your words.
Nope. No, I am.
Oof,
Nope.
oof.
Yeah, you said what you said, and they said what they said.
I said. Yep, that's correct. All right, and I'm like, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, but
All right.
you have waken up to ominous chiming, and there's like 9 people in your room now.
Well, I immediately take my spot back on the bed.
Well,
By the way, the
And I'm
hotel,
like,
the
all right,
hotel
who's-
manager,
who's-
whom, if you recall, was present for
cuddling
this,
up?
he's gone. He's like, this is crazy. I'm gonna get someone to clean up the body. You
All right.
and he for the trouble, he has reimbursed you the cost of the rooms.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Hell
look
yeah.
at that.
Hey.
please show that pickles. We have spending money again.
Before Beauregard passes out, he's gonna put 1, 2, 3. Willow is 4. Give me 1 second. Let me roll a d4.
Please don't say dynamite.
Sticks
Alright,
of
so-
dynamite under Willow's bed.
No, he is gonna put her fingers in water.
Oh
her hand in
my
water.
god.
So yeah, you dip Willow's hand into a heady glass of blood.
Oh, I forgot it's all blood.
Yeah. Do you still
Oops,
wanna
all
do this?
blood.
I definitely still do it.
All right, yeah. So
All
her
blood.
hands. If she joins us next week, her hand is going to be a sort of odd crimson color.
Can I make a luck check to see if she pees the bed?
Yeah, I think that's an appropriate thing to do. No, it isn't actually. It's actually wholly inappropriate. Don't do that. No.
I failed by 1 point.
Well,
Dang it.
Well, thank goodness for that.
All
I'd
right.
made
well,
it. I'd made it before he said to not do that, so I just
Retcon.
had to clarify. Yeah.
all right. So I guess, do you want to sleep in shift, guys? Is that how you want to do this?
Yeah, I think it's good. Should we have 2 people awake at a time?
Is this the right thing to do? Are we? Is this the right choice? What do you guys think?
Well,
Yeah,
gotta
let's
sleep.
roll with it.
All
so,
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
do shifts.
Asking
shifts, like-
Beauregard what he thinks is a
2
is the
people at a
right
time
choice.
because we have enough
Yeah.
people in the room.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
All
take
right.
last shift.
yeah. What are these?
I'll-
What are these shifts you guys are doing? I need usually 4
I'll-
shifts, 2 hours.
All right.
So I'll
Uh,
do with Bob.
I'll stay
Okay.
up with O'Connell.
And the NPCs chime in. We will also do a thing. Okay, there. Settle that. So you guys go to sleep. You you take your shifts. Nothing seems to happen. And I would like you all to level up.
Hey.
Hey!
Scenario complete.
So, I can't remember, right? Like, when you level up, when you successfully used a skill,
Yeah. So any
how
skill.
much do you add to it?
You add. So you take a skill
So-
that you have succeeded in the past. You roll your D100. If you roll higher, like if you have a 50 in something, if you roll a 51 or above, You then add a D10.
Okay. So I successfully did first aid on Beauregard.
It was a climb check. Fuck
And
yeah.
then you did
There was a climb check.
D10, you said?
Yeah. So any skill that I'm sure you probably made more than a single first aid check in the time
Yeah.
you've.
No, I know. I
Just got 10 to my climbing.
Dang, you're like a fucking orangutan now.
Goddamn Spider-Man.
You climb a wall drunk one time, and look where it gets you.
That's
giggity fuck.
that it can happen.
I got in the fisticuffs. That's a 20. Didn't work for that. I did a lot of medicine.
Can you do a lot of medicine?
Hey, 75.
D10, right?
Yes, a D10.
After.
I'm up to 67 medicine.
Oh, damn. Firearms are going up. Only by 1 though.
Oh, listen. Hey, my listen's going up.
Oh, you're
My
after
survival's going up.
deafening
Oh, yeah, I forgot I
everyone
did that too.
last week. You're now hearing.
Oh my god, I
Your-
forgot how
your
funny
hearing has
that
come
was.
back even stronger.
Ah. God, that was so funny.
And it has to be a higher number.
Yes.
Right? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
So listen, my listen's going up as well.
For me this time.
Spot hidden.
Oh, by 10. Nice.
Nope, spot hidden's a fail.
Same.
Oh, I did get a throw check when I threw the dynamite.
That you
Oh
did.
yeah.
38's a pass.
No.
Look at them all, just getting stronger by the minute.
I'm up to 23 throw.
Didn't need to
Nice.
tag it. Didn't even need to tag it. Just start throwing.
I'm gonna.
Right, I got better at occult.
Hey.
good.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I did a cult.
Nice.
I can't wait to drive a car.
Cars are good. I like cars.
It could
Stick
happen.
with cars, you know.
Cars,
I have a-
cars
I have a-
exist.
I have a
do
drive
believe you
auto
said something
skill.
about a boat.
Boats are good. I like boats.
What about tanks?
Tanks are
Planes,
fine.
planes, trains, and automobiles.
No,
If you guys decide to
no.
uproot the adventure in pursuit of a tank, you'll eventually find one.
Oh hell yeah.
We just travel to like fucking
Forget the whole storyline. Go find the
Post-
tank.
post-war fucking.
Fucking howitzer, Panzer.
Post-war
I mean,
Italy
it
and
would
find
be
an old
it
tank.
would be pre-war if you find a Panzer, because World War II hasn't
Oh,
happened
yeah.
yet.
Fair.
We could find a Mark III.
You would very likely find some armored infantry vehicles.
We could find a Mark III, like the.
Panzer Mark III.
Is it Panzer Mark? I'm thinking of it's the
Well, they fielded
old
the
school.
Panzer IVs and above in World War II. But I don't know
So-
if they even fielded Panzers 1 through 3. I don't know the history of tank. This is all just from my oddly not limited tank knowledge.
So I have a question about like playing a character. So like, if I would assume that Bob doesn't think stuff is like supernatural right away. So
Probably
at
not.
what point would I decide to start thinking supernaturally? Because I don't have like,
You can
I don't have
decide.
cults.
You can decide that whenever you want.
so I don't need to have like a cult or
No,
Cthulhu Mythos to start to think that way.
no one has Cthulhu Mythos at the start.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
A Mark
did they
IV
all
is a
get Cthulhu
British
Mythos?
tank.
Dylan,
Really?
Did everybody else get Cthulhu Mythos
Yep.
as well?
No, not yet. I mean, they can if they
Just-
want.
okay.
You and Maeve got it because you got fucked up by the Necronomicon.
Got it.
Everyone else did not seem too deterred. They can choose to become deterred at any point they'd like. And there will be corresponding sanity losses for such an action.
Hello, Baxter.
Fun.
That's the Mark IV tank that I just sent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The big
That's
old,
like the
the
one
big
that's in
old,
Indiana Jones.
the big old caterpillar looking dude.
Yeah, they're super heavy looking.
That's the ones like in Indiana Jones.
Well, you know, if you find a tank, it'll probably look like that.
Oh hell yeah!
Well,
So yeah, that just about wraps this. Oh, by the way, does anyone have a skill that is 90 or above?
yeah,
No.
I'm at
No.
I'm at 76 for my pistol skill.
I'm at 72 for history.
Oh, then it seems likely that you guys will get there. In that case, everyone go ahead and you gain 2 sanity.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Dose.
Why is that?
It's just because it's the
Like-
end of the session. It's not necessary, but it's an optional. As an option, you can give your players back some sanity.
Oh, that's so nice.
And
Thank you.
since you all lost a fucking shitload, I figured I might as well throw you a small bone. A small bone in the form of a single d6.
What was I gonna say? Oh, what happens when we get 90? Why did you ask that?
So when you get 90 in a skill, you gain 2d6 sanity.
Oh no, damn.
Okay.
And that's
You're
aside,
so good at
yeah,
stuff.
with the exception of what is it? Psychoanalysis. A month of psychoanalysis, that is the only actually printed rule way of regaining sanity.
Do I get a health point since we're sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, anyone injured regains a singular health. Including O'Connell.
Cool.
I'm up to 10
I'm up
after
to 6.
belly flopping out of the
Up to
pool.
7.
Man,
Hooray.
what are we gonna name this session?
That's the question.
Insane in the membrane.
There was a theft on the pier.
Pure,
Yes.
pure theft.
No, what did Adam say? Someone.
Someone thefted his skin.
We could call it blood and skin, or no loss between blood and skin.
Blood in the water.
Blood in the water. Yeah, there we go.
Blood
That's a good
is
one.
the water.
That's
Blood
pretty
is
metal.
the water.
Yeah, I could do blood in the water. I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
I like it. I'm trying to think of like a way of like having a title that refers to the fact that he literally pancaked on top of some fucking water.
There's so many funny things that happened this session.
The belly flop.
I got a lot of laughs in.
Belly flop into a pool of blood.
There you go.
That's really metal.
That's a bit
I
wordy,
don't know,
but I
that's
think we can
too
workshop
long.
that.
Let's
Belly
see.
flop in a bloody pool.
Or just belly flop into blood.
Blood,
Or-
ice, and belly flops.
Oh.
Blood,
bloody-
ice, and belly
bloody
flops.
pool belly flop.
What was yours?
Blood
Mine-
on ice.
Yeah, yours.
Mine was bloody pool belly flop.
Bloody pool belly flop. I think I like blood, ice, and belly flops a little bit better.
No,
All
that's
right.
better.
Nice. That's good.
All right. And with that, we're going to stop this episode. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, as always. We will catch you next week.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Same
Bye.
Cthulhu time, same Cthulhu channel. Ta-ta.